What is the crack, and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you things I got to car boot sales / charity shops. Discard my bed. I know it's a mess. I'm cleaning my room and I just threw everything onto my bed that I need to throw extra boxes and whatnot. But let's get to the video. I'm going to keep an item or two that I picked up for next week just in case I don't get around to getting to the car boot sale. So this is everything I got this week at the car boot sale. So the first thing I got, actually, I'll show that last because that's probably the thing I like the most. I picked this up for €1, which is actually pretty cool. It's like a little metallic dolphin stand, which is actually really cool. Like swimming around some coral. Some coral. Why does that come up every time? Nathan, this keeps coming up every time I start recording. But I'm just gonna leave that on the screen. Thank you again for the donation, by the way. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's spray painted to make it look gold. But as you can see, like a bit of the painting came off on one of the... Is it called a fin if it's the back of the dolphin? I think it's still considered a fin. A bit of it came off that. But for €1, I'll gladly pick it up. When I was talking to a woman, I thought she was going to say like 5 or 6. And she said one. I was like, yeah, straight away. I was like, I'll take it off you. The next 3 things I got for free. My mouse committed mousicide again. I'll pick that up. The first thing I got was an Ouya controller faceplate. They're not opened. This is obviously the baby blue edition. Then I got kinda like a pinky red. It looks red for you guys, but for me it is kind of like a cherry pink, if that makes sense, if that's what the color is called. And then another pink. I got 2 pinks and the blue for free off one of the women at the car boot sale. I ended up buying this offer for €2 and she threw them in for free. She said it was €1 each for them face plates, and I bought this offer for €2 and she threw them to me for free with it. So I was like, don't make sense, should have been a $5, but she gave it to me for 2. So I got a Ouya controller, still in the box. Well, Ouya controllers, you don't actually get like a box, so it's weird. It still has all the tape and everything's still on it. It did have the tape for these, but it came with batteries, and I put the batteries into it to make sure these shit were working. That's one thing I love about the Ouya controller, by the way. Like, that's how you literally take off the faceplate. It's always weird getting off the other one with being right-handed and all. But really cool. You can also like take off the analogs and swap out the buttons, which is pretty cool. And this is before the Xbox Elite controller came out. And it also has a touchpad, again before the PlayStation 4 came out. So they were ahead of their game with the controllers. I got 2 more things. Sorry about that. If you guys do enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I might show you 1 or 2 other things that I did pick up if I feel that, like, the video is a little bit meh. But I got a new mouse. I just blinded myself. I got a new mouse. I got this in deals for $150. Again, if I didn't say, the Ouya controller was 2, so really good. And it came with the 2 Duracell batteries, which if I was to buy the 2 Duracell batteries alone, probably would have been €2 anyway, because Duracell lasts long as shit. I remember getting my Ouya controller, and I still don't think I've changed the batteries in it. And it's not because, oh, you haven't played it long enough. No, I've played it relentlessly, and the batteries, I think, only ran out of juice recently. And I'm like, these batteries last me like a year and a half. What the fuck? Because I hate controllers that use batteries. That's why I had to buy the rechargeable pack for the Xbox One, because it was killing me to have batteries in it. But I got this for $150 in deals. Really skinny compared to my original mouse that is wrapped around the microphone. So sorry if you guys are hearing me hitting it. So this was my original mouse, which I really love, and this is the new one. This was a $5, this was $150, the new one was $150, so I'm pretty happy with that. Only problem is with it, because it's so small, it doesn't like. I'm using it on my leg right now, and sometimes I don't know if you guys see it on the screen or not, but the mouse sometimes just like spazzes and starts shooting all over the place. Where with that, the bottom part here where it comes through is a little bit bigger, so it has more of like an area to track on my leg. I don't like using mouse pads. I literally sit here and have it on my cushion. So that's how I always use my mouse. And whenever I'm here playing a game or anytime I need to read someone's comments, I just use my cushion beside me. So it works fine on my cushion, but on my leg, I don't know if it's just because they're black and it doesn't bounce light around well enough. But the other mouse done it a lot better. But still, 150, I'll gladly take it because the old one I had, the left click is fucked from standing on it too much. The last thing I got, there was also one other thing I was going to pick up at the car boot sale. There was a woman with a load of comics selling them for €1 each. I didn't pick any up from her. I did pick up some the other day. I have 8 comics to show you guys for next week, so look forward to that. I also have a game, a collector's edition game, and maybe a console. If I might keep that for a little bit longer, but I really don't know. I got it like 2 weeks ago. I just haven't got around to showing it. The woman had a 3DS copy of Pirates of the Caribbean for €4, or she said, or whatever price. And I was like, I don't like Lego, like Pirates of the Caribbean Lego games type shit. And Star Wars Lego Game 3 on the 3DS. And I was like, you're grand. Came home, looked up the prices. If I paid the €4 for the Pirates of the Caribbean, I could have sold it in for €7. But you need a box. You can see the moths flying around in the room again. If I bought it for the 4, I could have sold it in for €7, but you need a box. So I'm happy I didn't pick that up. But the Star Wars Clone Wars 3 or whatever the hell it's called was, if I bought it for the 4, I could have sold it in for 12. So I was contemplating lying in bed, just like, will I run down, see if she's still there, see if she still has it to buy it, and then I'll trade it and make the €8 extra. I wasn't bothered running all the way down, just and being out of breath completely, and then breaking into what little money I had left, and then being like, do you still have that game? Because then she'd know, like, oh, it might be worth something, I'll up the price. It was confusing because she had a DS as well, and Super Mario Bros. With it. And I was like, how much for Super Mario Bros? And she was like, oh, tenner or something. I was like, oh, okay, how much for the DS? And she's like, a tenner. I'm like, a tenner for the DS? And she's like, yeah. I was like, okay. And she was like, and then I went, because the first time she said it was 4 for Mario. And I was like, okay, I'll take the Mario. And she said, it's a tenner. I'm like, okay, you said 4. She was like, oh no, I meant the tenner. And I was just like, okay. And she said, 15 for the DS and the Mario. I'm like, but you just said it was a tenner each. Like, you're changing your price. You're upping the price. And then you just dropped it again. I'm like, stick to a price. First it was 5, then it was 4, then it was 10, then it's 15 with a DS. I'm like, what are you doing? So it's just like, keep your shit. Bye. Walked away. And as I was walking away, I saw this on the table. Sorry about that little rant, by the way. I saw this, which is fucking sick. Look at this shit. That is cool as fuck. It's a skull that actually has a light in the middle, if you guys can see that. I think the bulb is blown, or the battery is wasted. I'm not too sure. It seems to be like a small bit of rust on that screw, so hopefully hopefully I don't have to strip it to get it out. But worst case scenario, all the wiring might be fucked in it, and I'm gonna have to open it up and probably just swap out the light and the wiring for a new LED light. So nothing too complicated, but it's just going to be a hassle to do it because I don't want to break it. Like, there's 1 or 2 parts that are already open. That's because the screws are missing. As you guys can see, the screws are missing on both sides, so it's able to open. The guy before selling it to me was like, just so you know, this happens, do you still want it? Fair fucks to him for letting me know. I was like, yeah, for 50 cents, I'll take it instantly. I didn't even know it was a light when I was buying it, and then he was like, oh yeah, it's a light as well. I was like, even better. Like, I was gonna, as I was doing that Will it work? No? Okay. But it's pretty hefty, I will say that. There's a light switch down here to turn it on and off to get the circuits and all going. And then there's a little switch here in his jawline to actually turn on the light. So for 50 cent, beast. So altogether at the car boot sale, I spent $3.50. 50 cent, €1, and then €2 for the Ouya controller with the 3 faceplates. And then 2 seconds later, I went over to Centre and bought a pack of crisps, as you can see right here. Not the hungry. Ah, no, when ya, everything is falling, and ya, Cheetos, cheesy puffs, whatever the fuck you want to call them. But yeah, I need to clean my room. So hopefully there will be a stream tonight. If there isn't, I have cleaned my room and I'm asleep in bed. So if I do end up doing a stream, please let me know what game I should play. I have got my Xbox back, so I could probably play some like Black Ops 2 or some shit. I remember 1 or 2 people asking me to play games. I can't remember what games they were. I do remember Elder Scrolls Online, so I will be playing that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I have some stuff next week to show you. So yeah, thank you guys and hope you enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up, comment, rate, subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in another video real fucking soon. Bye!